welcome to another Living Well is a Lifestyle vlog with Dr. Eve. We're hanging out in the garden today, and I wanted to take you along with me with some of the work that I'm doing. I'm standing here in the middle of the orchard. Y'all, isn't that sky just beautiful back there? Absolutely gorgeous. But you know that can change in 5 seconds. But I'm grateful. I'm so grateful, and I am grateful to be alive. And if you are here, say, Father, I thank you. So, my video says how to control the weeds in your orchard and expand as an aging gardener, right? For all you all know, I am an aging, seasoned, wise woman at the old great age of 63. Super excited to be able to still do so many beautiful things. The privilege of being able to do this as my work, to educate the community, educate families on how to homestead in your backyard. So I'm standing in the middle of the orchard right now, in the middle of the orchard back here doing some work, and I want to kind of give you guys an idea of what I am doing to make this thing manageable, right? You all know I had a beautiful orchard last year. I grow beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fruit. I hear you, Froggy. And I have been expanding the garden this year. So I'm really excited about taking you on the journey in the orchard and giving you some tips as to how I am managing this here orchard while I grow this thing out, right? So one of the things that I was concerned about, really concerned about last year, was my blackberries, because I had one blackberry. I had one, two, three, two growing up, and you know, wherever it drop a seed, it's gonna grow another one. In this particular orchard. Now I've got fruit everywhere, but I wanted to show you this. And this one was the very first blackberry that I had, and it has produced so many blackberries. I mean, I have blackberries in the freezer that I had from last year. I had to start freezing them because I had such an abundance of blackberries, and we are a blackberry loving family. But one of the things that I got really, you know, kind of overwhelmed about was the weeds in this area. Now, mind you, some these aren't I call them weeds because I haven't been able to identify them all yet. I call them weeds because I'm not using them yet, but I'm sure they have a purpose. So, if you know what they are, I'm studying naturopathy right now and bees and all the things. I don't know what they are. But most importantly, what I want to do is manage what's happening here under this blackberry, and as these other ones just keep popping up everywhere. So what I am doing right now is I am putting down some cardboard before these things get to hopping over here and get to growing. And as you can see, they're already starting to produce leaves. Their foliage is coming in by leaps and bounds. Some of these stems, these second, third year stems, new stems, are 9 feet long, like this one here. Look at it. This one right here. This thing, let me just show you how far out it goes. This is this is one, and now I don't know, I might need to trellis this. So I'm thinking about, this blackberry this year, about, maybe I need to trellis this because it's getting kind of long, and it was kind of unmanageable last year. I don't really want to use the fence line, but I might start using the fence line, because that could be because I have the fence line as an option. So that may be a great way. But what I didn't want to do was get in the way of my ability to pass through. So I started, what I thought was really helpful for me was to go ahead and lay down some fabric on the side here, because I got to come through here. And sometimes things be out here, you don't know what you're stepping on. But if you have a good clear advantage and you can see things, and you can see things, right? So you get what I'm saying. So I laid down some fabric here to help. I'm laying down some cardboard underneath this blackberry before I lay down some wood chips. So I'm going to lay down the cardboard before I lay down the wood chips, because the cardboard has to break down. It's going to darken the area to blot out all of the weeds in this particular area. Now, as you can see, there's nothing right here in this space, but there used to be a raspberry right here in this space, and that raspberry was out of control. So I decided to cut it down, and we're going to cover it up. I cut all of it down, and I'm going to cover it up, and I'm going to put wood chips in this area because there's so much going on back here. Here's another blackberry growing up back here. Where's that raspberry? No, that's a raspberry. I can't tell. Either way, I'm not going to get rid of that one right there because it's doing okay. I can put a little trellis back here to make that work. But the grapevine, I had to reorganize the grapevine. So the grapevine is now on this arbor. So what are some of the things? Number one, cardboard in this area, because I can still use this area, but I'm going to use it more effectively for me, more efficiently, by putting in some different, berries. Maybe I'll put this kiwi berry that's in this pot over here. Why? Because it's in the main pathway to for me to get around. And I did so because I had this little pot here that I had put in this here in this pot. It's in the ground, so there's no bottom to it. And so I had another kiwi berry, and look, it is growing. It was a baby kiwi berry. So I brought this mama over here as a companion to it, because usually fruit like two of things to thrive, or to pollinate or whatever. But we got two of them, a baby, a mama, and a baby. But anyway, I am putting this here, cardboard down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in a few minutes, I'm going to start putting wood chips on it and just kind of control the weeds, because the weeds will get out of control. As I've said before, I don't want to have to manage the weeds. I'll let the weeds grow in the outskirts back there, but I don't want them in here in the orchard where I have to pick things, get down in between things, and just a whole can be kind of messy. This is a permaculture in itself, regardless. What I'm going to do is just control how these weeds grow over here. There will be pots. I'm going to use this area more for potted things. So I don't know what will go here. Or I may even go through here just like I did with this pot and put it down in the ground, so it's whatever grows here will still grow in the ground, but it will be surrounded by this pot so that the weeds aren't growing up like this, or like this, right? So it's all about what are you able to manage effectively. And since I have a really huge garden out here, I want to be able to go through here and manage more effectively. So this is the raspberry. This is the raspberry. So I decided to keep these two, but I am going to cover this area up. I'm just going to leave these two over here because I have another one that's growing up over here that's huge, right? So I don't want all of these raspberry, because raspberry can be very prolific, but it can be very invasive. So let's just say that it's very invasive. So I want to manage that. So that is what I'm doing. Number one. Number two, I had needed a way to control my grapevine. So I built a little arbor, little wooden arbor that goes all the way around. Okay, so that grapevine can grow, right? So that was another thing. Now these two grapevines here are, but I'm going to use a really innovative idea and put another one of these. I don't even know what these things are called, but I got them from Lowe's, and you stake it in the ground. There's a stake, and I'll put it on the other side so that these other two grapevines down here can grow up, have something to climb on. So that's number two, what I'm doing in the orchard area. But now my orchard area has also expanded. So now over here, as you can see, all throughout this part of the orchard, I have placed a cover, fabric, because I wanted to. because I needed to control and manage while I build and grow, while I strategize and grow out this garden more effectively so that I can handle it, right? So back here, we also have in the orchard, we got tulips that are growing. We got 5 or 6 fig trees right here. Here's a baby one right here. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 new ones down here, and three that are thriving, already coming back. And this is Mama. This is the oldest one of the bunch. Now, you see what I'm talking about when I say a lot of weeds grow up around things? So, every year I'm going to come back. I am actually going to come over here and put some mulch, not mulch, but some fertilizer. I'm going to fertilize these first, and then I'm going to put some cardboard, like I said, or some, no, no, no. I'm actually going to put some wood chips around them. I'm going to fertilize, and then I'm going to put some wood chips. I really want to try and reduce the ant population over here as well. So that's part of the work that I want to do. The ants have a place, but the ants are looking for the nectar, and they just will come and mutilate everything as well. So we are going to, like I said, we're putting some sheets of cardboard here as well. So just to control a little bit more of it, I've clothed some of it. I'm going to put a couple more strips of cardboard over here, and then we're going to mulch this area too. So I think that is my plan today, because as things are growing back, I don't want to wait till I'm not able to manage it. And even, ooh, Mr. Waspy. The banana tree is coming back, and once that starts growing, I don't stand a chance because she got 5 cousins with her today, this time. One, 6 cousins over here. So that was why I needed to move the grapevine, because she was getting bigger and bigger every single year. Last year, she grew to about 15 feet tall. She doesn't have enough time to actually produce bananas, because the weather has been just really out of control. And maybe she won't, I don't know. I'm hoping that she will eventually thrive in this area, but it's touch and go. So I wanted to just give her her own space, because she keeps having pups coming up everywhere, and I didn't want to keep dealing with that. I want her to have the ability to just grow and be free, because I had a trellis over here. So I've moved that, and now I'm controlling it, this grapevine, with this new arbor effort that I'm putting in, which is here. And now my grapes have a place to grow. This is my work area back here, y'all. So don't. This is not bad. This is just tools as we are pulling out and getting ready for the garden space. So yeah, the greenhouse, yada yada yada. Now, so those are some of the things that we're doing in the orchard area today to get this baby cleaned up, because we got a lot of fruit trees out here. And this other thing is fruit trees. I'm growing fruit trees in the ground, but I'm also growing fruit trees in pots. That way, because the ground is covered, I can grow them right here in the orchard in these pots. So the goal is to maximize your ability to grow by using various methods. And this is also a part of the orchard area here. The orchard does not end per se at this point, because I've added so many fruit trees. But this was my original orchard area that I am cleaning up this year. Again, further cleaning because of my age. I just don't want to be pulling weeds. This one thing. This mound right here is a Hugo Couture bed that I built. It was a problem area, so now I've made it a mound to grow inside of. I've wood chipped this area, to be able to walk around and alleviate. And I've also put cardboard under this as well. So I'll have a couple of years before I see anything coming up over here, which is exciting to me. And so I will grow in this. I'll probably I don't know. I may try to grow. I don't know what I'm going to grow here, but I can grow something here. So I will be covering this with something. It might just be flowers. It might, I don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to put there, but it will be something. Um, so, and on the other side of this, the orchard, I just put in some more blackberries here, and I poured in some more. I put in flowers. Flowers. What is this called? These are ranunculus that are in these pots. They have not shown their shape yet. Bulbs. They are bulbs, and this is a honeysuckle. I love honeysuckles. I put her in a pot because I'm not sure where she's going to go yet. So you can, if you're uncertain about where things are going to go, it's okay to put it in a pot because, baby, you can always put it in the ground. All right. Just remember, you can always put it in the ground if you're uncertain. So this is what we're doing, and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like when I'm done. But it's important if you are aging that you begin with the end in mind because um, we got a lot of work to do, but we don't want to work hard. We want to work smarter, not harder. So this is I'm a backyard, look, some backyard homesteader. I'm a I'm your local researcher gone homestead, and I'm super excited to teach, and that gives me the ability to get into the schools, to get out here and teach, to teach in community, to invite others, to do workshops, things of those natures, because we must. Y'all, homesteading is not going backwards. It's being innovative so that we can feed our families, right? And remember always that living well is truly a lifestyle. And I want you to get started doing something that's going to reduce the cost, keep you out of the market at least half the way, right? And then learn how to reduce your budgets, increase your capacity, increase your health, increase your mental capacity. Because here's what I'm telling you. I struggled for a very long time with post-traumatic stress disorder. One of the things I suffered with mostly on my job was ageism. That they will push you out of the workforce when as you're aging. But here's one thing for sure and two things for certain. Those skills were mine from the beginning. And those skills are mine now. And all I did was take them and monetize them, okay? So that's all you got to do, right? You got to monetize who you are. That's your skills. You just got to know how to monetize what you do. And as a researcher, PhD, ain't nothing holding me back. Do you understand what I'm saying? What do I want to research today? The garden. What do I want to research? Orchard. What I want to research? It might be blackberries today. It might be tomatoes tomorrow. It might be science on something else. Whatever that is, that when you get a PhD, you're able to research anything. Did you know that? Did y'all know that out there? Did y'all know what I'm talking about? Because baby, they don't know what I carry. And that's the bottom line. When God blesses you in that way, listen, they don't know the weight. They don't know the weight. All right. Good afternoon, Glenn. What's happening? I was just updating the folks, on how to get the orchard together, how to control things, how to do more, how to maximize their ability to get more doing less, right? Because we are aging, and it is important for us to think about how we garden, right? Because use some innovative practices, right? Innovative practices. So go back to the beginning. I was showing them how I'm redoing the orchard right now, and how I'm putting in some some safeguards to keep the weeds from popping up under this blackberry is out of control. And I don't care if it's out of control because it be producing some blackberries. But I have so many of these blackberries on my property now, and I'm looking at this thing right here, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this thing. If this all of my blackberries turn out like this, I am definitely gonna have a permaculture. You hear me? Because these are all blackberries up here. These are all blackberries. These are brand new, and look at them. These are all blackberries. I have blackberries all throughout the property now. So I'm looking at that blackberry over there saying to myself, my goodness, what's about to happen? And that's okay. Give me the food. That's all I care. I am so glad you're doing good, Glenn. Keep up the progress, brother. I tell you, this white butterfly nemesis is out here today. And I'm telling you, whew, it be trying. It be trying to lay on everything. But anyway, that was really all I was talking about today was how to manage this orchard, and that's the goal today. So that's my work for today. I will come back, and I will show everyone how it's happening, what's going on, and y'all remember Y'all remember that homesteading is not going backwards. It's taking control. It's taking control, right? It's putting the control back in your hands, right? It's you taking control of your life and not allowing the government, the GOV, to control how you're gonna live. Okay, so y'all go out there and be blessed today. I love y'all with the love of Christ, and remember that living well truly is a lifestyle. And until next time, bye for now.